Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I, Muhammad Abil Dewa Pratama, student number 2019 0510316, will be explaining the impact of COVID-19 on Indonesia citizen Umroh and Hajj worship. So, let's begin. First, let's get to the introduction. Indonesia is the country with the largest Muslim population in the world, with a total of 231 million people. This amount is equivalent to 86.7% of the total population in Indonesia. Meanwhile, when compared to total Muslim population in the world, the number of Muslim in Indonesia is equivalent of the 13% total Muslim population in the world. With this mass population, many Hajj and Umroh participants come from Indonesia. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic, many things have changed. Now, let's get on to the research question. Because performing Hajj and Umroh is important for a Muslim in Indonesia, raises the question of how COVID-19 impact Hajj and Umroh worship in Indonesia, and what does the government of Indonesia do regarding this impact. This paper will research the impact of COVID-19 to Hajj and Umroh worship in Indonesia and how the government handled it. Now, we'll be explaining the theoretical framework of my research. The first theory that I use is the domino theory. This theory is popular in the Cold War era, as it was used by Americans to justify their action in Vietnam, because if Vietnam falls to communism, they feared that the rest of the world or Asia will fall to communism too. Why I was using this theory? In my perspective, if Indonesia was infected with COVID and they were allowed to perform Hajj and Umrah, they will infect the rest of the Arab world and the people that also came from outside Arab. Like, for example, if there was a visitor from Europe, he will get infected, but he doesn't know it, and will go back home to Europe and will spread the disease more. The second theory that I will be using is rational choice theory. This theory is based on the calculation of logical thinking. So we gather the facts first, then calculate it with logical thinking, and then we make a rational choice based on those calculations. Now let's get to the finding. The first finding that I found is the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on travel bureaus and Hajj and Umrah organizer. Because of the ban of travel that was established in Arab, many people have to cancel their Hajj and Umrah plans. So many of travel bureaus and Hajj and Umrah organizers have to suffer economically. The amount of revenue that have been lost is a total of $123 million, or the amount of 1.84 trillion rupiah. This is a big impact on their economy and Indonesia economy too, because many workers that work in this organization and bureaus all have to be laid off, so that the bureau can still survive in this time as of the pandemic. The second finding that I found is the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on Hajj and Umrah contributors. Because of the new laws that have been established in the travel world, many airplanes or aircraft have been limited to number of seats. So that's also limiting the people that can go to Hajj and Umrah, because in the aircraft alone is not specialized for people who want to participate in Hajj and Umrah. There are also people who just there for travel. So many people have to raise again time to get their seats, and the quota for people that can go to Hajj and Umrah is limited now, because of this new rule that has been established. And to the third point, the response from Indonesia government according to this impact. The Indonesia government already prepared a scheme so that the Hajj and Umroh contributors from Indonesia can participate in the next year Hajj and Umroh. Now, they have been contacting with the Saudi Arabia government so that they could find a middle ground where people can travel over there to participate in Hajj and Umroh. So the scheme is already at hand and is still in planning from the government of Indonesia. Now, finally, we arrive at the conclusion. The effect of COVID on Hajj and Umroh can be seen in various sectors, ranging from the implementing institution to the participant who wants to perform Hajj and Umroh. Effects such as the cancellation of departure and prohibition of visiting Mecca cannot be avoided anymore. When there is an increase in COVID cases in Indonesia, to address this, the Indonesia government has prepared a scheme to so that the implementation of this Hajj and Umrah can be carried out during the ongoing pandemic era. Now, that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.